Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 85 of Words of Wisdom. And today I want to talk to you guys about burnout. Now, for a lot of people, when you think about burnout, you're like, this is the end of the line. I can't do anymore. I have to stop what I'm doing and reset and so on and so forth. But I want you to think about burnout a little bit differently. When you reach a point of burnout, and now I don't encourage you to reach a point of burnout, but if you happen to reach a point of burnout, I want you to start thinking about burnout as really a signal to you that things need to change. If you reach a point where you can't go anymore, you've reached the end of your line, you feel like all hope is lost, that means that things need to change. From the ashes of burnout, you can build a solid foundation. You could start to move towards the future, and you could start to create changes in your life that are necessary so that you can actually fulfill yourself. You can actually feel happy. You can actually feel gratitude, and you can actually step into your life and actually love it. But sometimes burnout has to happen in order for us to really truly understand, okay, hey, this isn't working for me. This is not healthy for me, and I need to do something better. And I had to learn that the hard way, and I burned out in many different ways. Teaching was one of those ways. Reaching that point of, I cannot do this any longer. It's going to make me sick, and I have to do something different, and I have to create something different in my life. Like, I had to reach those points in order for me to get to where I am today. I had to actually understand that teaching was not the path that I was meant to follow. Same thing with life. A lot of things are happening in my life. I lost my father. I lost my pet cat, Timid. I was dealing with supporting my partner through his chronic diagnosis. I was doing a lot all at once. And then, my partner lost his father. And, there was a lot coming at me. I was supporting my mom through her struggles, supporting my sister through her struggles, supporting my brother through his struggles. And I reached a point of burnout where I reached pretty much like real end of the line, like ready to end it all end of the line. Now, I don't think I had any intention of going through with it, but it was that moment that I realized that, hey, my priorities aren't right in my life, and I need to fix it. I need to incorporate more of me into my life. My life should not be about taking care of everybody else. Now, that can be part of who I am and part of my role, but my first and foremost priority is myself. I have to take care of myself. And that's what I learned from that experience. And while traumatic in a way, it also was eye-opening because it made me realize just how important I am to me. Just how important it is for me to take care of myself, to support myself, to nurture myself so that I can be there for the people I love, but in a healthy way, not in an unhealthy way where I burn out, I'm stressed, I'm this, I'm that. Like, I don't want to reach that point again. So I'm very cautious about what kind of stress, what kind of things I'm taking on. And while I am capable of shouldering a lot, because that's what I was essentially, I was essentially trained and, encouraged to be the role model, to be the support system in my family. Like, those kinds of things were really embedded in me. And I can't, that's part of my identity. But that doesn't mean that I should do it to a point where it makes me sick. So I reached that point where I started to think about myself first. Hence the reason why I have a daily care routine, to make sure that I am taking care of myself, and I make that a priority. I make sure that I am taking that time to do my stretches, to prepare my mind for the work that I want to do. I make sure that, I am just loving on myself and doing the things I love, because if I don't, then I'll end up in that same place again. And I don't ever want to end up in that same place. So if that's you, if you feel like you're reaching that point of burnout, or you have reached that point of burnout, now is the opportunity to start thinking about, how can I make some changes in my life so that I don't reach the end of the line, or I don't continue to progress towards the end of the line and make myself sick. I don't want to see that happen for you. So start thinking about that. What can you learn from burning out? essentially? I want you to answer that in the comments. What can you learn from burning out? For me, I learned that I need to take care of me. I need to take care of me. I need to take a step back and stop giving everything to everybody first. I need to give to myself first, fill my cup so that I can be a support to others. But I want to know from you guys. Let me know. What can you learn from burnout? Whether you've experienced it, whether you feel like you're on the road to burnout, or whether you're afraid that you might experience burnout at some point. What can you learn from it? What changes will start to percolate in your head and help you to start thinking about how you can change your life so that you don't reach that point, or so that you don't feel like all hope is lost? I hope everybody is having a wonderful Friday. Thank you for tuning in. As always, please feel free to share this with your family and your friends. I want to spread this message to as many people as I possibly can. And just take care of yourselves, guys, and think about how you can make changes in your life so that you do not reach that point of burnout. Take care, everyone, and I will see you on Monday. Bye, everyone.